Hello, world. I'm back. It's been a long time since my last singles match, but that went really well. My last doubles match went really well, so my confidence is getting a little boosted, and I'm also very lucky to be around, a couple of really swell guys around me. So I'm very fortunate that they all agreed and for the team and let this one go and make sure that I'm the best, representative for this group of nice guys to move forward. And they understand that, so it's really nice. But for some reason, their deception takes over, and I don't win this match. I at least made this beautiful artwork in preparation, and so I achieved something today. There you go, Mom. I've achieved!
Oh, let's dust out those cobwebs. Some exercises, stoutness exercises, guys, because I am back. I have risen like the phoenix from the ashes, and I have returned to the game. What you all just lost officially. You've all officially lost the game, for those who know. Because I'm evil like that. But no, it's great to be back here. I had my team match recently, and now I had my singles, and I'm ready to push forward and see if I can make it through to this next round. Because, man, this is going to be a barn burner, I can tell. We got 3 excellent competitors right over here, and I'm ready to see what we can all do when it comes down to it, because it's going to be skill, it's going to be luck, and it's going to be basically who messes up first at this point. So let's do this.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Full Metal Singles. We have, contrary to what you might have just heard, we have a triple threat today. One of our competitives is extremely superstitious, and because he won his last match, Michael Campbell is sticking to what works, but he is in this match, so I am here by myself today, but we are very, very happy with this group of people. We got Manny and Franks, we've got Michael Campbell and Zack Ford. These guys haven't, other than Michael, who just played a few weeks ago in singles, we haven't had Zack or Manny in the singles division for a little while here. But all of their matches match up, and as we move towards the singles championship tournament that we'll be having in just a little under a month, these players, they definitely want this second win when it goes to it. We're going to get into the introductions right now, and we're going to start with, he's ranked number 14. He has a record of 1-1. He has strengths of the Halloween franchise and being superstitious. He is Michael, the Golden God Campbell.
I'm on drugs. I'm on drugs. Yeah.
And his opponent, ranked number 15. He has a strength of Wes Anderson movies and faking humility. He is the Great Gonzo, Zack Ford.
I'm not on drugs. Mwah.
And their opponent, also with a record of 1-1. He is ranked 16 currently. He has strengths of Oscar movies and not getting enough sleep, apparently. He is Manning, the Maelstrom, Franks.
Apparently, drugs were brought to this party. Do I need to call the cops or something, guys? Or
all right, guys, with those introductions out of the way, we are going to get right into round number 1. Round number 1 works simply just like this. It is just like every other trivia that you guys have seen or been accustomed to. It is a whiteboard round. You guys are going to be given 8 questions, all in general movie trivia. Each question is worth 1 point. That means that you can score a maximum 8 points unless you get all 8 correct, and then you will be given a bonus question all for yourself to answer for a possible 9 points. You do have 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the entire match. Is everybody ready to go?
ready?
All right, guys. Your first question comes in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What 2013 film based on a YA book series, stars Lily Collins as a girl who descends from a line of warriors who protect our world from demons. And I do need the full title.
Oh my gosh, that's not it.
Let me give you guys 5.
Can you repeat the question?
I sure can.
Jeez.
All right, in sci-fi fantasy, what 2013 film based on a YA book series stars Lily Collins as a girl who descends from a line of warriors who protect our world from demons? And I will give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Manny.
Is it Mortal Instruments?
It is. Unfortunately, that's not the full title.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the other thing.
No. Michael, did you get the whole thing?
Well, I had Heavenly Creatures changed to Mortal Instruments, and I changed back to Heavenly Creatures, so I didn't have. So wouldn't have it anyway.
Oh, that's too bad. And Zach, did you get it done?
I wrote Mortal Instruments. I don't know.
No.
There was more.
So the actual full name of the movie is The Mortal Instruments: City of Bones.
So the thing is, I was like, is it Mortal Instruments or is it Mortal Bones? I remember there being bones. I didn't realize it was a second title.
That's right. It was right in the title there.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. No worries, guys. Question number 2. Lots of game left to play. In the category of scores and soundtracks, who composed the scores for the films Aliens, Glory, and Apollo 13? We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Michael this time.
James Horner.
That is correct. And Zach.
I wrote Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh, the other one. There we go. And Manny, did you get it?
And for some reason, I got Howard Shore in my brain.
Oh, good guess, though. All right, guys. Question number 3 is in the category of recent releases. Which actress provides the voice of the character Shank in Ralph Breaks the Internet? Still haven't seen this movie, but it's on my list.
It's very cute. Very funny.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Zach, we're going to go to you first.
I'm blanking. I wrote Gina Rodriguez.
It's close. And Manny.
Gal Gadot.
That is correct. And Michael.
I Linda Cardellini.
All right. Okay, guys. Question number 4 comes in the category of Geek Squad. Geek Squad. Which character does Spider-Man save from a malfunctioning crane that smashes into a high-rise building in Spider-Man 3? One of the least watched Spider-Mans out there. All right, I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. I'm going to go right back over to Manning to start with.
Gwen Stacy, the other one, Bryce Dallas Howard.
There we go. And Michael.
I didn't get it.
No. And Zach.
I took a guess. It's like Gwen Stacy.
There you go. There he is on the board. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Thinking the wrong part of the movie.
Oh, it's bad. All right, guys. Your next category is question number 5, and that is comedy. Comedy. What is the subtitle of the comedy sequel Naked Gun 2.5? Just want the subtitle.
This isn't right.
No, I feel like mine should be a
5,
the name of a Naked Gun
4,
movie.
I'm excited to hear it.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael first.
I said the second one.
That's actually
Second and a half, yo.
That's actually a good guess. Let's go to Zach.
Naked Gun 2.5, Hot and Loaded.
That's a great guess too. And I'm almost scared too, but Manning.
Gun, the Naked Truth.
Those are all good answers, but what we're looking for is Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear.
That's it. I knew it was a pun.
Sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
mine was better. They need to re-release this movie in my title.
All right, guys. Question number 6 comes in our new category, which everybody's starting to really love, non-U.S. films. What 90s film opens with the line, "Choose life"? Gonna go in.
Could you repeat the question?
I can. In the category of non-U.S. films, what 90s film opens with the line, "Choose life"?
What I say to myself every morning I wake up.
Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We're going to go over to Zach first.
Train Spotting.
That is correct. Over to Manning.
Life is Beautiful.
And Michael.
Train Spotting.
There we go. Perfect. Good job. All right, guys. We're getting down to the little end of it now. We're on to question number 7, and it is in the category of family films. Family films. In what film does a 12-year-old boy become general manager of the Minnesota Twins baseball team?
You went out a little bit. Can I hear it again?
Yep, absolutely. In the category of family films, in what film does a 12-year-old boy become general manager of the Minnesota Twins baseball team? You go in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's start with Zach.
I put Rookie of the Year.
Good guess. No. And Manning.
I don't know. Major League?
Ooh, no. Unfortunately, Michael.
Little League?
That's the correct answer.
Okay, there it is.
All right, guys. And your last question in this round comes in the category of Oscars. What 1980 film beat Raging Bull to win the Oscar for Best Picture?
Good movie, by the way. Even though I like Raging Bull better, this is very good.
That's a hint. Now we know it's not a bad movie because it's huge hints, Michael.
Jeez. Shit. And the next match I set up, Michael v. Zack. All right, I'm going to give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's start with Manning.
I completely blanked. blanked.
No.
Sound of Music.
No, unfortunately, that is not correct. Michael.
No, it's not.
Ordinary People.
Ordinary People is correct. And Zach, did you have it right?
Yeah, who striked his Oscars?
I know, right?
Ordinary
I just
People.
blanked.
There you go. All right, guys, we are back in, and man, we got a close match here. They stumbled a little bit out of the block, but they put up some serious points in round number 1. We got Michael Campbell in the lead with 4 big points, followed by Zach with 3 points, and right behind them with Manning with 2 points. But anything can happen in round number 2, and here's how round number 2 is going to work. The competitor in the lead will choose to go first, second, or last. The player in second chooses when to go during their turn. Whomever goes first bets on red, white, or black. The player in second immediately chooses their color after that, and the player in third will take the remaining color. The players spin the wheel. If they land on the color, they choose their if they land on their color, they choose their category. If they land on the opponent's color, the opponent chooses their category, or in this case, opponents would choose their category. If the player lands on a named category, you guys can take that category or spin again. You only get 1 respin, and the second time you must take whatever you land on. Each category has 4 questions in it, each worth 2 points. You can choose to go to multiple choice, and if you do that, the point value will go down to 1. There is stealing in this round, so be prepared. Competitors, if you're not playing in that particular round, I'd be writing your questions down because I will be giving you a fast 5 count after the person has missed. Do you guys understand what's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So Michael has 2 repeats left. Manning has 2 repeats left, and Zach has all 3. And your movie categories for round number 2 are movie detectives, Peter Jackson, 2000s movies, Paul Rudd, comedy, science without fiction, black movies, so the word black will be in the title of the movie, live action Disney, movie fight scenes, and the strength categories of each competitor: Oscars for Manning, Halloween franchise for Michael, and Wes Anderson movies for Zach. Are you guys ready to go? All right, Michael, you are in the lead, so you can choose on whether or not you'd like to go first, second, or third.
I will go last.
You go third. Okay. So that means, Zach, you're next to choose. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay. And that means that Manning is going second. All right, Zach, so that means you will have to pick your color now. What color would you like, red, white, or black?
I'll take black.
And Manning, what color would you like?
Red.
Red. And Michael, you're going to get white. Okay, so we will go over to Zach. I have the Wheel of Destiny picked right here. And you picked black, so I'll move it on to the black color. All right, guys, so I have the wheel up here. We will have all of these down here. Zach, are you ready for your spin?
Yeah.
All right, spin is in, as Mr. Knapsack would say. Oh. That would be the Halloween franchise.
Spin that again.
Spinning it again. All right, here we go. And that brings us to movie detectives.
It is what it is. Okay.
Movie detectives. All right, let's get to movie detectives. All right, Zach, are you ready for your first of 4?
Got it.
What famous detective has been played by the actors Basil Rathbone, Nicole Williamson, and Kane?
What was the last name?
Kane.
Oh. I believe, I don't know the other ones, but Basil Rathbone was Sherlock Holmes.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question in Movie Detectives. What film features the detective team of Somerset and Mills?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Seven, B, Saw, C, Zodiac, or D, The French Connection.
Man, I've seen all of these. No, I haven't seen Saw. What was the first?
I can give you a
What was the
repeat.
first option?
I can give you a repeat on the options.
Yeah.
A, Seven, B, Saw, C, Zodiac, and D, The French Connection.
Is it 7?
That's correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 3. A thug slices what part of Detective Jake Gitt's body with a switchblade in Chinatown?
Is it his hand?
Unfortunately, that is not correct. We will go over to Michael and Manning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Michael.
His nose.
That is correct for a big 2-point steal. And Manning. His ear. No, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Michael with a big 2-point steal on that one. We're going to your final question, Zach, and that is, which actor portrays Detective Sean Devine, who was criminal Jimmy Markham's childhood friend in Mystic River?
As Kevin Bacon.
For 2 points. All right. Good round, Zach. Just letting that 1 2-point steal go away, but big 5 points in that round. And you still have your chances to steal going forward. With that, we are going to move right over to Manning. Manning, you are going second, bringing up the wheel again.
Let's do it.
And you have placed your faith in red.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Here goes.
Where the wheel stops, nobody knows.
Just can't wait for it. That's science without fiction.
So what does that mean?
It means science movies. They're actual based on scientifics.
Like, it's not a documentary, I'm assuming, right? Science documentary type stuff. I'm trying to picture. I can't picture like the science-based movies. Like, I don't know, like science fiction. I'm gonna spin again just in case. And I'm gonna go. I'm talking out loud, thinking to myself.
All right, here comes your spin. Nice big.
I'm just assuming it's 4 questions about Apollo 13.
I was about to say it's gonna be that first man.
All right. And he took the risk and he landed on black, which is Zach's color.
Oh no.
But you do have the opportunity to talk it amongst your other opponent. Or you can choose the category.
I'm gonna go for me and hope for steals, and I'm gonna say Wes Anderson.
Okay.
I just want to hear these questions, just for fun.
All right. Manning, are you ready for your first questions in Wes Anderson?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We will. Number 1. In Moonrise Kingdom, Tilda Swinton's character isn't referred to by an actual name, but is called what?
Just for the sake of making sure he doesn't have the chance to steal, because I know he knows it's multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Social Security, B, Government Overseer, C, Social Services, or D, Child Welfare.
C.
Correct for 1 point. She goes through the whole movie being called Social Services.
I'm gonna say.
All right, guys. Question number 2, Manning, is in Rushmore, which prank does Max Fisher put on Herman Bloom, which gets Max arrested?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, puts bees in Bloom's hotel room, B, cuts the brakes on Bloom's car, C, blows up Bloom's car, or D, vandalizes Bloom's house.
B.
That's correct for 1 more point. Got the Makuga juice on him right now.
See, I needed to hear it because I remember, like, I'm not taking that risk. I'm not letting him steal.
Good strategy. All right, your third question is, what is the name of the title character's sailing vessel in The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou?
I want to say it, but I'm not sure, so I'm going multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, the Marley, B, the Poitiers, C, the Maytal, or D, the Belafonte.
It's not what I thought it was then.
5, 4, 3.
Poitiers.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Michael.
A.
That is incorrect. And Zach.
I put D, the Belafonte.
D is correct for a 1 point steal. Okay. All right. Manning, your last question is, which actor plays a criminal named Mr. Henry in Bottle Rocket?
I multiple choice. I forgot this was a movie.
Your multiple choice.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Your multiple choice options are A, James Caan, B, Robert Duvall, C, Robert De Niro, or D, Christopher Walken.
So let's see. Who does he collaborate with usually? What would I like to see is the question. I would love to see Christopher Walken. Let's do Christopher Walken.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Oh, well.
So we will be going to multiple choice again for a 1 point steal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Zach first. Zach.
It's James Caan.
It is James Caan for 1 point. And Michael.
Did I freeze?
A was James Caan.
James Caan.
For 1 point. There you go. Okay.
Waiting for some fantastic Mr. Fox questions. Ah, man.
All right. Well, right
I'm
now.
just waiting for the day I get an apple juice question. I just have apple juice written on my board every time Wes Anderson comes up.
All right. So we are going to move now into Michael Campbell's turn. He chose to go last, so he received white as his color. Michael, are you ready for your spin?
Let's do it.
All right. Comedy.
That's what I was hoping not to get on the first one. It's like, I could get 4 movies I know, I could get 4 movies I've never heard of.
In Naked Gun 2.5.
Spin again.
All right, we're going to spin
Spin
again. All right, here it comes. Big juicy spin for you.
It's a hot and loaded spin right there.
Yep. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. He lands on his color with his second spin. I think he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Spin it again. He didn't.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's back. Did you get that, Michael?
Yeah, I landed on white.
All right, so what?
I guess I have to go Halloween. All right.
Are we
They're all
going to do?
questions based on the
Are you?
holiday.
Are you? What?
Yeah,
You're going to go to Halloween? Perfect. All right.
Let's sit back and relax.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep B written on my board.
All right, Michael. Your first of 4 questions in the Halloween franchise is number 1. How many times did Dr. Loomis shoot Michael Myers at the end of 1978's Halloween?
6.
For 2 points.
You watching the movie counting? Like 1 shot, 2 shot.
All
Drink
right.
every time.
Question number 2. Which famous actor had an early starring role as Tommy Doyle in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers?
Yeah, he would be in another category in this match, and that is Paul Rudd.
For 2 more points. All right, Michael's cleaning this category up right now, so let's see if he can continue it with question number 3. What is the subtitle of Halloween 5?
The Revenge of Michael Myers.
For 2 more points.
Man.
It's running away with this category. Wow. And your final question in round number 2 is, what is the first name of Laurie Strode's granddaughter, played by Andy Matichek in 2018?
Allison.
That is correct for a
Allison.
clean sweep of the board for 8 huge points. All right, everybody. So I have done a quick score calculation, and here is how it breaks down. With a monster round in round number 2, Michael has accumulated a giant 15 points, and Zach has scored with the steals that he got 8 points, but with only 4 points, Michael Campbell has officially knocked out Manning Franks from this match. He is mathematically eliminated. There's no way for him to catch up. Manning, you're more than welcome to stay on here, but I know that you're missing some sleep, especially seeing that one of your joke strengths was no sleep. But you played well in your first time back. How are you feeling after this particular match?
Pretty bad. This might have been my worst match I've ever played ever in the history of stuff, but that's okay. I was actually prepared for the 3rd round. I actually watched the movies this time. For those who've seen the, so we'll never get to see that. We'll never get Mean Girls or Star Wars or Indiana Jones. So I'm gonna have to whip back and see, because it just wasn't on my side this time, and that's disappointing. But oh well, we have those days.
Yes, you do. Thank you so much for playing, Manning. You're always a pleasure to have. So just a little bit of bad luck today, but we will get you back in the ring soon at some time. But we are going to move right into round number 3 with Michael and Zach remaining. Just a real quick score update. Michael has 15 and Zach actually has 10 points. My bad, math hard. Wasn't able to figure that out there, but with the help of my crew here, they were able to get me on the right calculator to get it straightened out. But we are moving into round number 3. It is this round was created by by Jeremy Adams. It is amazing. It is our deep cut round. Each player will pick a number between 1 and 12. The player in the lead will pick their number first. Each number corresponds with a movie title. These movies were given to the competitors beforehand, so they know all of the movies, but I will repeat them here. Each player will then be given 5 questions that pertain to that specific movie. Each question is worth 2 points. There is no multiple choice, but there is also no stealing. The player that is behind will start answering questions first, and if they can catch up to the other player, then we will bounce back and forth until one player has been mathematically eliminated. So, Michael, you are in first, and I will give you the chance to pick your number as soon as I list off the movies. Your movies for today's match are Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Halloween 1978, The Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ghostbusters 84, Back to the Future, Point Break 91, The Lion King, High Fidelity, Mean Girls, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Silver Linings Playbook. Those movies have been completely randomized. So, Michael, what number would you like to pick?
I would go 6.
Okay. And Zach, what number would you like?
My favorite Schoolhouse Rock song is Three's a Magic Number. Mom and a baby, oh my gosh, I'm messing up my favorite lyrics. Mom and Daddy had a little baby. That makes 3. So 3 in the family.
All right.
3 in the family.
All right. That means that, Zach, with your number 3, you have chosen the movie High Fidelity.
This is when I can embarrass myself by only getting half the questions right of the movie I picked to be in.
All right. So
My
right now
favorite
you are
movie.
5 points down. You must answer at least 3 questions to get it back over to Michael. Are you ready in High Fidelity?
Sure. I'm really worried about the embarrassment to come, but let's go.
All right. John Cusack's character Rob makes ranked lists about music and everything else that count down from 1 to what number?
5.
For 2 points.
Top 5 records.
All right, question number 2. Which actor plays the character Barry?
It's Jack Black.
For 2 more points. Question number 3. Rob's ex-girlfriend Laura suffers the loss of what member of her family during the film?
Father. I was really worried I was going to say the actress's name. It's H-J-B-E-J-E.
It's an impossible last name.
Absolutely, and that is also correct for 2 points. So that means Michael Campbell gets to answer at least 1 question in his round, and you chose the number 6, Michael. And that movie corresponds to the 1991 epic action movie classic, Point Break.
All-time favorite action movie. So there you go.
And something just went rolling down
That was my wedding ring, just rolling slowly across the whole room. I'm just so mad about Point Break. I slammed down my wedding ring. My marriage is over. This is
All right, guy. All right, Michael, you have 5 questions in Point Break, starting with this one. One of Bodhi's surfer buddies often does what obscene physical gesture, which helps expose that he is one of the ex-president bank robbers?
Well, just to keep it PG, I won't recreate this, but he flashes the cameras.
He does, for 2 points. All right, that means we go back over to Zach. Zach, you will need to answer 1 more question to push it back over to him, but you have 2 left. In High Fidelity, what song by Marvin Gaye does Barry perform in the film?
it's Let's Get It On.
For 2
Great scene.
points. All right, we
Listen
jump
to it
back.
every night before I go to bed.
Oh, hey, well, all right. Ooh. All right. Let's go back over to Michael for his number 2 question in order to push it back to Zach. Your second question. Bodhi wears the mask of which former U.S. president?
Ronald Reagan.
2 more points.
You're not supposed to know presidents. Get out of our country. You're Australian.
All right, Zach, this is your last question in order to make it competitive and possibly stump Michael. Finish the line spoken in the film. What came first, the blank or the misery?
The music.
For 2 more points and a clean sweep of that round.
That's what
That means we move it over to Michael, who has 3 questions left in order to win the game. Michael, your third question is, which actor plays Utah's co-FBI agent Angelo Pappas?
2. Give me 2. That is Gary Busey.
And your winner, Michael, the Golden God Campbell. Wow. That was amazing. With a final score of 21 points without having to answer his final 2 questions, and with a 20-point heroic effort to come back from being 5 points down. Absolutely amazing on both players. Let's go over to Michael first. Michael, you did it. You wanted in. You wanted the chance to get that second win. You got it. You didn't even have to answer your final 2 questions. You played a great round 2 and a great round 3. What do you think about your overall performance, and what are you looking forward to next?
Yeah, it was a bit of a rough round 1 for all of us. Just a couple I knew on the tip of my tongue, just couldn't quite pull. And I got my strength in round 2. It's like, that's what happens sometimes. I was lucky enough to get my strength, then I did what I needed to do. Yeah, I got a round 3 movie that I love, that I know kind of the back of my hand, so that was luck involved there. But yeah, I'm excited. This is I was very nervous this whole week. Just watching movies, trying to study, wondering if I'm forgetting something. But yeah, I'm just very happy with my performance and glad I could come out with the win. And whatever's next, I'm ready.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, you played like a champion today, and that's something to be absolutely impressed about. I know I am. So that's awesome. But let's go over to our second place finisher. Zach, you hit on a movie that you knew, and you cleaned its clock in round number 2. It just wasn't enough. Little bit of a stumble in round number 2, letting that 2-point steal go away. But how do you feel overall about your performance? 20 points in a triple threat, that is nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm mainly just very pumped that High Fidelity came out. I picked that as my movie for the list just because I wanted more High Fidelity questions being read, and I'm glad I'm the one that got to do it. And I can talk about Barry Jive and the Uptown 5 every day, formerly known as Death Monkeys, going to be known as Kathleen Turner or Overdrive. But once Michael got Point Break, I felt like kind of a sigh of relief, because at least that redeems my 4-point Chinatown, because I knew he was going to get it anyway. So even if I did the giant Chinatown question more wisely, it wouldn't have mattered. So nothing to look back at. I know how hard Michael prepares for this round 3 and for the matches, and so he deserves it moving forward.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? We have an amazing backlog of players that have 1 win and 2 losses. So I can guarantee both Manning and Zach that we will see you guys again for somebody to get that second win. But Michael, you moved into a pretty elite club with your 2 wins, moving to 2-1. You know what? There could be an option that you might be able to make it into the tournament if we can get you another opponent before the tournament starts. What do you think about that? And if you jump in by the skin of your teeth, who are you looking forward to playing in that first round, maybe?
If I do get another match and a chance to get into the tournament, I'd probably give it everything I've gotten. It'll be like my most probably prepared match I've ever played, and I will take it very seriously. If I do get into the tournament, I know Jake and Henry are I rank pretty high, and they're sort of faction mates with me and Zack. So that would be very fun to play them because we all joke about it one day. So hopefully that does happen. We'll see.
Well, there is an absolute possibility that could happen, considering where we are. But with that, I am going to get everybody to come on there. We'll go to our third place finisher, Manning. Where can the kids on the internet find you?
You can find me over on Take 3 Productions hosting an Oscar show. Yes, it is an Oscar show. It is Gone with the Wind, where you see me and 4 panelists. We're currently on hiatus right now because, not much Oscar stuff happening right now. We covered the previous year for 2018/2019, which ended out with a bang. Now we're taking a 2-month hiatus where we'll come back and you'll find us there. So look for us there. We might do some specials here and there. Look out for us as we continue on the year, as well as you can find me on Twitter at Cine_man. That's CINE_MANN, where I'll tweet all my opinions about movies and stuff coming out, including, until John Bailey makes an announcement regarding the Oscars that we all don't like.
Awesome. Well, thanks for playing today, Manning. Zach, where can the kids on the internet find you?
You can find me, type Zack Ford into things and try to look for my face. I can't remember my names for anything, but try to find my letterboxd out there somehow. Find Michael's letterbox and then find me through his followers. Otherwise, you can sometimes do stuff on Confidential Cinema. I don't remember the name of my podcast anymore. Fireside Chit Chat. Our annual podcast will be on November 14th. 2019, and you can catch me and Robert Parker talking there. I do want to do it again. I will contact you in 2 months, Robert Parker. Otherwise, I'm I moved and I'm in a room full of lamps and a overturned couch. So if anyone wants to come help find some placements to take this couch with me, I'll buy pizza and beer and be forever grateful.
Awesome. And Michael Campbell, our winner today. Where can the good kids of the internet find you at?
I can just find me on Letterboxd at my name, pretty much. I'm very active there, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to promote.
Perfect. Well, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jeremy the Adam Adams. This was his last singles writing match that he did. When this comes out, he'll already be full-time writing for the Schmodown. We want to wish Jeremy our best. He's been an absolute animal with his question writing over here, and one of my best friends. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to you guys for playing this match, and to Michael. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson. You guys can find me all over Full Metal Trivia, singles, teams, geek, random, movie battlegrounds. You guys can also find me at Take 3, where I have a show with Matt Kearns on every Saturday. We drop an episode. This week's episode or next week's episode is going to be 80s action movies. But go and check our Lord of the Rings one out. You can also find me Facebook, Letterboxd, and Twitter at Robinson1799. I try to do lists now that everybody hates. So yay. But that's all for me, guys. We love that you guys are here supporting us. Like, comment, give us some ideas that you guys are thinking of. And to all the new players out there, welcome. We love having you guys here. As always, have fun, watch movies.